Hello, everyone. I think one of the things that APC are doing and doing very well is to ensure that people do not focus on their weaknesses and the fact that they are really crumbling, and there's a lot of dissatisfaction amongst, members of APC across board. You understand, from the highest rank down to even the foot soldiers of APC. There's a lot of disillusionment. There's a lot of anger. There is a lot of people who are aggrieved and are saying that come the 2027 election, especially for presidency, they're going to do anti-party. And one of the things that APC has really been doing is to bring all manner of shenanigans into place so that you are not focused on that thing. You will then be focused, on other things. And at the end of the day, they just tend to sort of like get away with it. And then people keep putting out this thing that, oh, APC is strong, APC is this. Meanwhile, APC is there crumbling. They're really going through a lot. When people talk about these 30 something governors that APC now have, and the fact that, a lot of people came in from other, how do I put it? A lot of people were brought in from other parties and whatever. So these are the things. First of all, there are people who have been loyal to APC for a very long time. There are people who have, over the years, over a decade, grown with the party and have their expectations. Some of them have had to put their ambitions aside for a certain period, or they are waiting that this is the time they will be able to get into a certain position. And all of a sudden, these people are being displaced. Displaced in the sense that there are now some people who have moved from other parties and they have come into APC. And those other people that were waiting to be able to get into these places, they have not been able to do that. I'll give you an example with Abuja. You see Abuja, you see Aduda. Aduda has always been a PDP person. Right from time that everybody has known, he has always been a PDP person, won all the election he has won as PDP. All of a sudden now, he's close to Yeson Wike, who is in PDP, but, aligns with, identifies, Waiga transgender. He's a PDP person, but he identifies as APC. And now, they are close with Aduda. He has brought him into APC, and Aduda has been able to get the APC senatorial ticket, which is the highest elective office in Abuja. What about the people who have been there, who have had the mind that they are having a chance to get in the senatorial ticket in APC? Now, this person that has come all the way from, PDP is now the one that is displacing them and getting that. That is the kind of example I want you to see. The fact that you see the arrogance that Wike exhibits, the way he talks, the way he does his things. There are people who have been in APC, for a very long time, who did all the work, who expected that, oh, they're going to get this whole minister of FCT thing or whatever it is, or some other positions or whatever. They've been displaced, and a good number of them are aggrieved. And it's not the way you see it that, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we have this. Imagine the audacity with which Wike was saying that, oh, if Tinubu had really wanted Oshun, he would have been the person that will be sent in the ocean, political jobber, be sent in there to do all those things that he's going to do. So that kind of arrogance, that kind of dictatorial tendencies, and in the manner that he has gone about, oh, we're taking people's land, we're doing this, you can do that and everything. Not every PDP member is happy with that. And a lot of people are not happy, with that whole scenario. And this is just one. And there are many pockets of that, around the, how do I put it now? Around the country that works against APC. So as much as I see people come out to tell us how APC has 30-something governors, they have so National Assembly members and whatever, many people don't look at the problems that are associated with this thing and how they have been able to cause a lot of disagreements within, members of APC. You then also see situation whereby a lot of lawmakers that had gotten into APC, they were not given the tickets, you understand, and good number of them have moved to other parties. For example, the House of Representative member in Abuja, Amak Buhari constituency, he was in Labour Party. He moved to APC. Unfortunately, they didn't give him. He came to NDC. He couldn't get it, and then he then went on to Accord Party because that's where he is currently. And so there are quite a number of them, and all across the country. So that whole thing, when people are talking about the fact that APC has so and so number of National Assembly members, they people don't realize and factor into the places that a good number of them that were not then able to get ticket have moved to other places. There are also, in terms of gubernatorial candidates or governors. For example, if you look at the Rivers State governor, who has not been able to get the ticket, or could not get the ticket on APC, has decided that he's not going to run for election. I mean, he has said it with his mouth, but do you know what is going to be happening behind the scene and all of that? So if I could go on and on to give you a lot of these instances, and you're also finding places where, especially with the northern part of the country, where a lot of the people are saying to those their governors, if you try to do anyhow when it comes to presidential election, you even yourself, your own ticket, you might likely not be able to get it. So these governors know for sure that there's an anyhowness that they cannot do, because their people are the ones who decide the way that they are going to. And right now, APC and Tinubu are persona non grata, and people are there. They don't even want to hear anything that is associated with APC. These are the issues, and many more issues that are out there, that most times when people are talking about this, that APC had 30-something governors, they are not looking at it from the point of view that APC has 30-something liabilities, because there's already a lot of infighting that are going on. Yes, they might not say it out there, because of course one of them is occupying the seat of presidency, and so that sort of like keeps people in check. But you saw also, where you now have a spilling out of the grievances that are there, where you saw the what's his name, the national youth leader of APC coming out and saying so many things. And if any reasonable party would look into those things that he said, because they are really concerns from the ground, feedback. I'm sure it must have given them a lot of feedback, and nobody is taking it, and he decided to go public on that one. But just to say that a lot more, there are so many more. But I just needed to point this out, because I see a lot of people so focused on that. They have 30-something governor, they cannot be beaten. Once upon a time, PDP had 30-something governors too, or almost 30. You understand? Either 30-something or about 30. It didn't stop them from being defeated. Neither will it stop, APC for being defeated. Thank you so much for watching.